it's pretty dry, but we're pretty wet in Colorado, which is kind of a twist. But I've just noticed something downstairs that's concerning. So it's been really, really wet, guys. It's been raining. It's been raining all day, and it's just kind of turned into a snow rain. So a lot of moisture right now. I'll show you the top of the driveway. It's just soaked. So if we look outside, it's really wet, and there's a pretty decent puddle right here. You can see the water collecting on the driveway. If I don't fall on my butt. There's really not any water along the front of the house. It's just a little bit right here. But we're pretty wet in Colorado, which is kind of a twist, but I've just noticed something downstairs that's concerning. We've got a leak somewhere, and it's dripping. So I'm trying to figure out, is this something that's related to all this rain? And the rug is soaked in front of the washer. Now, maybe it's the washer that's leaking. Maybe it's something's dripping off the plumbing there. So I think me and Brian are gonna have to pull this out tonight, see what it's causing. Cause water's starting to collect. We've got it right here, and then we have another over here by the cat. So I don't know what's going on. Kind of mysterious. This could just be a low point in the floor and it's collecting, but it's like, it sounds like there's a drip over here, but then there's a second pile of water over here. And it doesn't seem to be any against the back wall. So I'm looking back here, quite see it, but it's dry back there. So it's not like it's traveling, it's not traveling from here all the way over to here. So I don't know. Bad news for Brian. I don't know. He's gonna come home and we're gonna have to tell him that we're getting flooded in the basement. So I have a feeling some of it's related to this wetness. It's hard to tell. But we can't really take much more water. Huh. So just gonna warn you, it's gonna prepare you for the...
Prepare me?
Prepare you for what's in the laundry room. There's a little bit of water on the floor. Sure. Yeah, just a little bit.
Man, I wonder if that's a pressure treated stud down there.
And then there's some over by the sink, and I don't think it's the same puddle. So I just can't figure out where it's coming from, you know? If you stand over here, you can hear the drip.
Coming from the wall right here. It's right here. That where the crack is? Look. Yeah, let me get a light.
Oh, yeah, it's wet right here. Okay. So, this one was literally dripping, though.
There's just so much water pooling up there and everything's thawing out now. The ground's thawing, so it's seeping in.
Okay.
So we got the French drain it out there.
Do I have to add a French drain? Yeah, I can feel it. Right there. Right there is wet.
I'll poke it. I don't know, whoever sealed it up did a shitty job.
Okay, and what about over here?
Over here, it's probably the same deal, it's just in the back. There's nothing back there.
Yeah.
Screw the water down. That's all off the wall, so. It's probably just behind the...
It's weird it was dripping, though.
It's like getting louder. it's like, motherfucker. Leaking in your house.
We're gonna blow this place. So I remember there used to be a leak over here before. Remember the mattress was against the wall?
Yeah.
But I think you graded it and it's not Oh, yeah.
Way to ruin a piece of drywall.
It won't be a drywall if it stays there. Luckily, the rug is wicking it all away. I just saw it bubble up under your sandal.
Oh, that corner of the drywall is sopping wet.
Oh.
Just gonna have to drain it out of there. Have to put in a drain and put in a 6-inch pipe and.
So it's on the one that was the other side of the stairs, that puddle? Where that snow
Yeah.
pile is?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just sitting there, and then all that snow is melting and just sinking into the ground.
Yeah.
All the rain comes off the roof, and
Yeah.
the foundation is just not sealed up well enough.
Okay.
Gonna have to run its course.
Jeez.
I ain't going out to dig it today.
Well, at least you're off on Wednesday.
More bike ride Wednesday.
Oof, it's a big old piece of melamine. What?
It is. It's sopping wet.
The rug?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I told you. Said you stepped on it and it splashed up. Thank God for the rug, or else there would have been a gigantic pool. It must be just the plastic, the insert for the washer dryer. Maybe it's dripping off the corner of that. And so that it lands on the...
It's hitting the, like you said, the dryer box, the washer box,
Yeah.
and then it's diverting it out.
Well, let's get a big chamois on there.
It would take long to dig a trench, put a 6-foot drain or 6-inch drain in it, and then drain it right out down the hill there.
Okay.
Fill full of gravel, or put like
So towards the retaining wall, the rock wall, that way,
towards the
the drainage pipe that's already down there.
well we won't connect it because that's from the gutter, but we'll dig it. It'll be like 3 feet away from the house,
Okay.
and then we'll drain it to where the well, between the well and the stairs, out that side of the hill.
Oh, okay.
So,
Just a little project.
yeah.
We got lucky last year because we didn't have this much moisture at all. We had this much snow, but we
Yeah.
didn't get this much moisture as the snow melted. So
Right.
this is quite a bit all at once. Feel bad
Yeah.
for the neighbors because remember they flooded out. They had to put in a French drain. Remember? They were-
Oh yeah.
Mike's.
Yeah, he had like 2 inches of water flowing through his basement
Yeah.
and out the front door.
Yeah. So it's a common problem up here.
Yeah, we've got multiple springs. There's a spring in the driveway, on the edge of the driveway, just seeping out of the ground.
Yeah.
The other spring on the corner of the driveway is, I mean, it's gushing water out of it right now.
Yeah.
It's probably better than probably 1 to 2 gallons a minute coming out of the spring.
Ugh.
And then the spring that goes into the cistern down there, that one's probably gushing too.
Yeah. It's wet.
But there's nothing I mean, digging a hole now is not going to make a big difference.
No.
I mean, there's a pipe at the bottom that drains all the way around the house. So, but you can see it's leaking 3-4 feet up.
Yeah.
So it's getting there and then it's coming in. So
Right.
we found a couple little leak spots, but
Yeah. Everything looks different. It looks different, doesn't it, Toonsy? You don't know how you like it. Everything different.
what I might do is like a T. So So this is what we have for a house now. We're gonna have, right now the drain comes all the way around. At the footing it comes all the way around like this. Comes out. So we're gonna have house here. And so we'll have to tap into that and bring it around. But what I'll probably do is just, since this is the bad spot, make a drain out here and then come out like that. Is it? I'll have to have it in front of this part of the house because this will come around. So you could put this in maybe in a couple of weeks. Once it dries out, I ain't gonna trip anymore.
No, I know.
But
But it's supposed to rain tomorrow.
yeah,
Well, it mostly was going to rain today, but
Yeah.
it might rain tomorrow, somewhat.
well, as long as we don't have more draining somewhere else.
As long as we're not pouring rain. It didn't really rain
Yeah.
that much today.
The other thing would be to scrape the driveway completely down, lower the grade of the driveway down so there's more slope away from the house. No, wait. Just put a French drain in and put a generous slope to it so that we're draining, easily.
All right, we're a little nervous to see how the water's doing the next morning, but other than the rug being wet, it seems to have retreated. There's not even any water back there, and the water spot by the sink is dried up. Just a little bit of a mark there, so I think we're in the clear for now. If we're extra leaking, I gotta get this rug out of here so it doesn't smell up the house.